I have been working on this play with Tim Errickson for maybe 3+ years.
And it's about real people. People that we don't see on stage much any longer. And I love the fact that Tim Errickson, the playwright, has really honored the blue-collar worker in this play.
I am a blue-collar worker, middle-class person living in Brooklyn. I have a lovely wife of 25 years.
My husband, who I love dearly, but can't take care of us any longer.
Over the last maybe 5 or 10 years, with the collapse of the economy, things have gotten kind of tight and a little bit hard, and I have been forced to look elsewhere for money.
And Danny, who is my surrogate son, who I bring home to help us out, because my actual son, who was like a brother with Danny, is destroying us.
Ricky is sort of the center of a lot of the characters' conflicts in the play. He's sort of motivated by the sense that he owes it to his family to take care of them and to be responsible for all of them and to do whatever is necessary in order to ensure that they're taken care of. And this leads to him making some choices that maybe he shouldn't make or otherwise should have thought twice about.
In the middle of all this is what I call the Chi-Chi-Hoo-Ha, that Marcy, who is, was Danny's girlfriend when he lived here, and is now Ricky's girlfriend, and she's a piece of work.
Marcy is a girl from Brooklyn who is a really large character. She's very open with her sexuality and uses that to influence others.
Don't really admit it to myself, but I see myself in her, and that's why I despise her so much.
If anybody has had a past relationship or past partner where it's just kind of you felt that they weren't going to take you where you needed to go, I feel like that's like the epitome of what Dan sees Marcy as.
So when Danny comes back to the neighborhood, there is this weird, unfortunate, uncomfortable conflict in the fact that there is someone between her and the person that she loves. In many ways, she's like the Firebird in that she's a thing that is desired by both of them, and they struggle to get to it.
Irene does love Dan very much, and I think there's a sense that Irene misses the boys together. She misses her two sons together.
It's been fascinating finding how I manipulate people in this play.
Dan also recognizes his own flaws and his own capabilities, and so I think in a sense he tries to live up to the image that Irene has. And of course, like throughout the show, you see that it becomes more of a burden for him, and she becomes more of a burden for him. What do you do for the people who really were there for you the most, and you're not there for them?
Abe is one of those characters who pretty much sits on the satellite. He's watching everything from the outside. He sees the neighborhood, he sees the people being born into the system, dying in the system, and then the cycle itself repeating itself. He knows the neighborhood, he knows the people, but he also understands that there's a consequence, there's a price that is paid for living in the mean streets of Brooklyn.
I've been loving working on it. To me, it's like those marvelous kitchen sink dramas, you know, Williams and Odets and Miller and Osborne in England.
Who knows what will happen?
But to find out more, come check out the show. I think you guys will really enjoy it.
Please, if you can, get your tickets now. There's 6 performances. We'd love for all you guys to come out and see the Firebird and see what this wonderful cast has done with the show.